6 cars, 6 years, $112,000 gone. Not lost in the stock market, not stolen, not a scam. I handed it over myself every single time, with a smile on my face. And the worst part? I thought I was being smart. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, car by car, year by year, dollar by dollar. And if you're making any of these same moves right now, this video might save you more money than you've ever saved in your life. Let's talk about the average American for a second. The average American household spends $12,000 every single year on their car. That's insurance, gas, maintenance, and loan payments. Every year, just to keep a vehicle running. But nobody talks about the invisible cost, the one that doesn't show up on your bank statement, the one that silently destroys your wealth while you're busy washing your car on a Sunday morning. It's called depreciation, and it is the most expensive thing most Americans will ever ignore. Here's what depreciation means in simple terms. The moment you drive a brand new car off the lot, that car loses 11% of its value. Not next year, not next month. The moment you leave the dealership. By the end of year 1, 20% gone. By year 5, 60% gone. I didn't know any of this when I bought my first car. I was 22 years old, I had a job, and I wanted to feel like I made it. Year 1, 2018, Honda Civic, brand new, $26,000. I put $3,000 down, financed the rest at 6.9% interest over 60 months. My monthly payment was $451. I felt amazing. I remember driving at home thinking, I deserve this. I worked hard. This is what success looks like. What I didn't calculate, over 60 months, I paid $27,060 in total payments, plus my $3,000 down. That's $30,060 spent. After 3 years, I got bored. Traded it in. Dealer gave me $14,000 for it. I spent $30,060. I got $14,000 back. Year 1 cost me $16,060, not including insurance, not including gas, not including maintenance. $16,000 for a car I drove for 3 years and traded in like it was nothing. I took that $14,000 trade-in value and rolled it into my next car, Toyota Camry, $31,000. This is called negative equity. I still owed money on my Civic when I traded it. That debt got added to my new loan. But the dealer made it sound so simple. Just $489 a month. Sounds manageable, right? 2 years later, same story. Got bored. Traded it in. Loss on this car, $14,200. Running total, $30,260 lost in 5 years. 2 cars, 0 wealth built. This is where it gets embarrassing. Car 3, a used BMW 3 Series, because I started making more money and I wanted something that felt premium. $38,000, financed again. The insurance alone was $280 per month, every single month. BMW has a reputation, and that reputation costs you, in parts, in service, in insurance. One brake job cost me $900. One sensor replacement, $600. 18 months later, transmission issue. Repair estimate, $4,800. I panicked and traded it in immediately. Loss on the BMW, $19,400. Car 4, back to basics. A used Honda Accord, $22,000. I thought I was being responsible this time. Used car, lower price. But I still financed it. Still paid interest. Still traded it in 14 months later when I got a job offer in a different city and convinced myself I needed a fresh start with a new car. Loss on the Accord, $8,900. Running total now, $58,560. Gone. Car 5. This one still hurts. Ford F-150, fully loaded. $54,000. I told myself it was practical. I told myself I needed the truck bed for moving. I used that truck bed exactly 4 times in 2 years. The loan payment was $680 per month. Gas, premium, insurance, $340 per month. Every month, this truck was costing me over $1,100 before I even touched the gas pump. 2 years in, traded it. Loss, $21,800. Car 6, last year, a Hyundai Tucson, $34,000. I finally started reading about personal finance. I told myself this was my last mistake. I was going to keep this one. I kept it for 8 months. Then my lease ended. Wait, I should explain. This time I leased it because someone told me leasing was smarter. It is not smarter. Leasing means you pay for the most expensive years of depreciation and own nothing at the end. I paid $520 per month for 8 months, handed the car back, and walked away with absolutely zero. Loss, $6,400. Plus, I'm back to zero. Let me show you the total damage. Car 1, $16,060 lost. Car 2, $14,200 lost. Car 3, $19,400 lost. Car 4, $8,900 lost. Car 5, $21,800 lost. Car 6, $6,400 lost. Total, $86,760 in direct losses. Now add 6 years of insurance, averaging $2,400 per year. That's $14,400. Gas, averaging $1,800 per year. That's $10,800. Total real cost of 6 cars in 6 years, $112,000. $112,000. Now here's what makes this genuinely painful. If I had taken that same money, just $1,560 per month, what I was spending on car payments, and put it into an S&P 500 index fund instead, at an average 10% annual return, in 6 years, I would have $152,000. I would have $152 today. Instead, I have a Hyundai Tucson I don't even own anymore.
So what should you actually do? Rule number 1, buy used 2 to 3 years old. Let someone else absorb that first year 20% depreciation hit. A 2-year-old car with 25,000 miles gives you 90% of the car for 65% of the price. Rule number 2, keep it for at least 5 years. Every time you trade in early, you restart the depreciation clock. The longer you hold, the cheaper that car gets per year. Rule number 3, your car payment should never exceed 10% of your monthly take-home pay. If you take home $4,000 a month, your maximum car payment is $400, not $680, not $890, $400. Rule number 4, never roll negative equity. If you owe more than your car is worth, do not trade it in until you've paid it down. Rolling negative equity is how people end up $8,000 underwater before they even start. And rule number 5, if you want to build real wealth, treat your car like a tool, not a trophy. I lost $112,000 chasing the feeling of driving something new. That money could have been a down payment on a house. That money could have been a fully funded retirement account. That money could have been financial freedom. Instead, it's sitting in a dealership lot right now, being sold to the next person who hasn't watched this video yet. Don't be that person.
Hey, if this video gave you something to think about, that's exactly why I make these every single day. Most of this stuff nobody ever teaches you, and I just think that needs to change. So if you got value today, hit subscribe.